Hello, Carew. As you making the noise in the background, Taryn, huh? Hey, Taryn. No being obnoxious in the background just to get attention, okay? Yesterday was your birthday. You got plenty of attention then. Your brother's coming home today. He's going to go hang out with you and have fun. You're going to get plenty of attention. You can come sit with me. You can hang out.
I'm trying to make the thing go to the top.
The thing go to the top? Oh, the noise? No, you don't want to. You don't want to do that. You can sit down and hang out. Anyway, this is your Carew, your latest edition of the Sporting News, and I actually wanted to start out by reading from the local newspaper here. If I can find it. Can you see this? Let's see. So the Pendleton swim team took third place in the state meet. The relay team won a championship. And the article says, medals in your water aren't good. As for medals, well, that's a different story for the Pendleton Buckaroos. Medals in your water, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, actually Pendleton has a pretty active youth swim program, and they seem to do pretty well for someone our size. Anyway, so that's story number one in the sporting news. The second story, actually, so I've been watching right now, and I think it's halftime, and I don't know if this is live right now or if it's actually a replay, but I'm watching a stream of Barcelona playing Villarreal. Actually, I'm not sure. It's a Spanish team that starts with a B. La Liga, I don't know. Anyway, I think it's Villarreal. Anyway, I think they're third in the league right now, and Barcelona is either first or second. Can't remember. I haven't been paying that close attention. I know that it's Real Madrid and Barcelona, the top two teams. And right now, I think Cristiano Ronaldo is the leading scorer in La Liga, and Messi is second. And so in this game, started out Villarreal or whoever it is, scored a goal in the first 15 minutes or something, on 15 minutes, and Barcelona they're just so good. Actually, so I was playing this, I was playing FIFA 12 for a while, and I haven't played since I made that video, just because I don't feel good when I'm playing. I mean, I like playing and I want to play, but I get so competitive, it stresses me out. And I've been doing other things with my time, like hanging out with annoying people. Anyway, watching Barcelona play, it's like playing the video game. I mean, they just are. So they're playing the number 3 team in the league. It's either one spot behind them or 2 spots behind them, and they're just on a different level. I mean, they just go down the field whenever they want, and the other team tries to score on these long counters and long balls into the box. But Villarreal actually scored the opening goal, and it was on a long ball into the box, and the Barcelona defender, it was a long early cross and just a big looping ball, and it looked more like it was just a prayer than anything. It was a Hail Mary, and the center forward for Villarreal just ran straight down the middle, and there were 2 Barcelona defenders, and neither one took him, and he just got to the ball, and the keeper came out for it, and the ball dropped, and he put it off his foot just as the keeper got there, and the keeper just missed it, and it just kind of dribbled into the goal. And so that was the Villarreal goal. And then Messi scored 2 goals for Barcelona in the next 15 minutes or so. And Barcelona I think they've got like 70% or 65 or 70% of the possession. And if you're going to make noises and distract me, I'm going to have to hang you by your toenails and let the blood drain out of your ears. So you can hang out. That's okay, but don't be annoying and distracting. So anyway, and it's all these, they call it the tiki-taka or taka-taka or tiki-tak, I don't know what it is. These little passes, ding, 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 ding. And it's just like all these, and the Barcelona players just have this incredible ball control, and they know where their teammates are going to be. But with Messi, it's incredible because they just like hit the ball. All of his other teammates are just dinging the ball in the general direction of Messi, and he just controls it. It's just amazing how well he controls it. And so, yeah, he scored 2 goals. I think the first one uh, was a cross from the outside, and it went, and the defender cut it out and kind of knocked it, and it looked like it was going over the end line. And Messi got it. He's right on the end line, like 3 yards outside of the goal, and the goalkeeper's right there and comes out, and Messi, he just passes it into the goal where the goalkeeper isn't. And I know that sounds easy, but it's amazing to see the composure that he has in that situation because he's got a tiny tiny window to hit, but he doesn't kick the ball hard. The goalkeeper's right there, and it's like you wouldn't think he could get it past him. He's got no angle, and he just passes it right into the goal. And then the next one that Messi scored was also a cross on the ground into the box, and Messi, I think actually it came up in the air a little bit, and so he was making a run past his defender, and the guy's all over him, and he hits it off his body, and it's going in the corner of the goal, and the goalkeeper makes a stupendous save where he dives and he's on the ground, and he like swipes it just out of the corner of the goal, and Messi comes right up to him, and he's on the ground, and the ball's on the ground in front of the goalkeeper, and Messi just like puts it right in the roof of the net above the goalkeeper, and it's like neither of those goals are remarkable or, they're not what you would call highlight reel goals. But, he just has such incredible fine control of the ball and his ability to just put it where it has to be just to put it in the goal was remarkable. There's also actually another, this is kind of interesting because there was another highlight they played over and over again. It was another forward for Barcelona. I don't know who it was, but what's his name? Iniesta sent in a loop, a short cross over the back line, and Barcelona seems to do this all the time. They've got these all their players are pretty small, and they hang out even with the back line of the defense, and then they'll send a quick cross from, they'll get in a position where they could have a shot from a little bit outside of the goal area, but also just outside the penalty area. And so they're dangerous to shoot, so the defense is looking for them to shoot. And then they just loop the ball at a diagonal across the box between the back line and the goalkeeper, and their player runs onto it and gets a shot. And it was one of these by Iniesta, and the forward had his back to the goal, and the ball was coming to the far side of him. And he jumped up in the air and he spun around and he did a bike kick of some sort, and it went, and he didn't actually hit it from that angle. He couldn't hit it directly at the goal, so it looked like he was trying to chip the goalkeeper while he was like 4 feet in the air with his back to the goal spinning, and he hit it off the corner of the goal, right off the post and where the post and the crossbar come together. But the crazy thing is, he's right there like this, and Messi is making a run right next to him over here. And if he had just, he didn't even have to jump. He could have just touched that ball to Messi, and Messi would have scored. And it's funny because that's the kind of thing that when I watch soccer, you see these incredibly athletic, cool plays, and I look at that and I'm like, that was a really stupid play for him to actually try to shoot in that situation. He should have been looking for a drop. When that ball came in, he's got his back to the goal. Yeah, he's on the 6-yard box, but he should be looking for someone to pass to because he's got an impossible shot. The odds of him making that are just so slim. And if he had dropped it to Messi, it would have been another goal. Anyway, I find that stuff interesting. The third thing in the all sporting edition, Taming of the Tube today, is Jeremy Lin and the New York Knicks. I don't watch games actually. I have a lot of trouble watching basketball. I get bored. Less bored than I do watching football, but still, it's just I don't know. I don't find it exciting. But I did follow the game today, and And the Knicks lost yesterday, and Lynn was the leading scorer for the Knicks, but it was their first loss in 8 games. Well, and then they won again today against the Mavericks, who had won 6 in a row. And Lynn had like 28 points and 14 assists or something. Once again, he was the high scorer and the the leading assist guy, and it's just amazing. I mean, I keep expecting him to fade a little bit, or I keep expecting defenses to figure out how to play him to neutralize his ability to run the offense. And it's not like the Knicks have a really potent team around him at this point. And I mean, if they had Carmelo Anthony in, and it'll be interesting to see what happens when Anthony comes back. But yeah. Anyway, kind of cool. I know we talked about that yesterday. In other news, Terran's making faces and leering like he's Quasimodo. Just got a call from your namesake, and he's actually coming home to visit for the afternoon. And he's going to he's bringing a couple friends, and I think he's going to take birthday boy here to get a birthday present because he hasn't have enough presents or something. I don't know. So yeah, that should be fun.
Because he hasn't gotten me a present yet.
Well, he hasn't gotten me a present either.
Like because you didn't get your birthday.
Anyway, Nikki, hi to you as well. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if you're into sports like that or not. I'm not really into swimming. I like following most sports, but soccer, good news. Oh, and the last thing actually before I sign off, Landon Donovan's loan with Everton ended. In the time he's been at Everton in the Premier League, he's led the Premier League in assists. He actually, I read an article yesterday about his stay there, and in his 9-game stint with Everton over the last 2 months, he has more completed through passes than any player on the team the entire season. He has, I don't know, there's just all these. He's leading he's leading the team in assists on the season. There's just all these stats where he's leading the team, and he was just doing things that nobody else on the team was able to do, and it's kind of cool. Unfortunately, he was supposed to play his last game yesterday in FA Cup against Blackburn or somebody, I can't remember who.
I think it was Liverpool.
Nah, Liverpool played somebody else. Yeah, but he got the flu and he was unable to play. But for your calendar, I think on the 25th of February, U.S. is playing Italy in Italy, and Donovan's scheduled to be at that match, as is Clint Dempsey. Actually, I think it'll be the first time that they've had the full U.S. squad together since like September of last year or something. Anyway, so I speak to you again. I'm going to kill one of my offspring, and then he will be